Hello everybody, and thanks for tuning in. I'm the MK Nut. Last episode, I was having some serious audio issues. I mean, the game was really loud, and, that you could only hear me every now and then in the video, and I apologize for that. I still hope that you guys watched the video anyway, and you were like, it was okay. It at least told you what happened throughout the episode. I think that because of that, I'm gonna upload. I'm gonna record 2 episodes today, and have them ready for you guys. My hat's all over the place. I'm sorry. I'm being a mess. This is really upsetting me, and it really annoys me. I wanted to beat this game and entertain you guys and share this game with you, but it's okay. Whatever. I twiddled with the audio a little bit, and now it should be better. I have my headphones, and hopefully that won't be as big as a problem. So because of that, I will upload 2 videos today. I tried to spread my videos out for you guys, and I try to schedule them. I try to set them up, and sometimes I record them a day before the actual video is released. Actually, I've been doing that a lot, but it's only because I'm like really super freaking busy, and I'm sorry about that. So I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this one for you guys. I'm so sorry about the last episode. I really am, but I'm gonna upload it anyway because it was an entire level, and I can't go back. The game won't let me like select levels. Otherwise, I'd start again. I would try again, but it was a one-time thing, and the only alternative is to start a new game and go all the way back to the beginning. And I can't do that. It'd take way too long. And I like this game, and I don't know. I just want to beat it. I don't want to start all over again. So, sorry. I really, really am sorry about last episode, and I hope this will be better this time. I got my headphones, so there won't be a really, I hope there won't be a really loud audio issue. Fingers crossed. Okay? Okay. Alright, so let's get back to the game, and maybe I won't talk as much unless I'm making a joke, because I think I did a little too much talking last time. Okay? Okay. So, here we go. Just give me a second. Alright, Rico was the boss last time. So now it's time to see who the boss is this time. Holy! Oh, warrior? Who's the... Oh, it's the freaking... Oh my god, wow. Anyway, I've been hearing some, like, audio issues. I don't know if they were there before, or if I just was now becoming aware of them. But the game's audio clicking has been kind of bothersome, to say the least. Especially when I'm trying to... It's just, I can hear this constant crackling now. I don't know. I got a lot... I mean, I just want to keep going in this game. I want to keep going. Oh my gosh. Oh shoot! Ah! I accidentally exited out. I didn't mean to. Oh my gosh. What? Wait, what? Oh, it crashed! Ah! Okay, hold up. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what just happened. I accidentally exited out of the game. Anyway, I don't know if you guys heard it or not in the last video, but I was just stating that my hard drive's going out, and because of that, I might not be able to do videos in a while. I really hope that you guys don't hate me for the last video. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna upload it anyway because it's an entire level that is part of the game, and I don't want to go back and do it over again. For the most part, you can still hear me fine. I'll probably try to fix the audio as best as I can using my editor, but if there's nothing I can do about when the game gets really loud and I'm still talking. There's nothing I can do about that. Okay. Maybe in cases like this, If it continues to become a problem, I'll just do a recording without the web camera. I'll just do a recording of the gameplay itself, and I'll just talk every now and then, like, I don't know. But hopefully I'll figure out what the problem is in the future recordings with this game, if depending on how many levels there are after this. I keep saying it, but I want to see the ending of this game. This is a really fun indie game, and it's still going. I didn't expect it to be that long, but it was, and it is. Oh, sweet, 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 sweet. Okay. Dry lips, dry lips. So I'm down to 36 lives right now, apparently. Okay. Okay. As you can see, guys, I'm not talking a whole lot in this video. I really hope that I don't run into a problem like I did last time. That was a rather unpleasant thing to try to, for me personally, to watch. But I sat down and I watched as much like most of the video, and you can, like, for most of the part you can hear me talk about certain stuff that I've been thinking about and things I've been feeling. But it was kind of a bummer, you know, that I was trying to share my opinions with you guys, and the game was incredibly loud when I worked really hard to turn it down some. I don't know. You guys don't need to hear me talk and comment all the time, but you don't need to be seeing some guy on a webcam not do anything at the same time. Anyway, I'm not gonna let it get to me. I can't let it get to me. I don't need it. I shouldn't. We're here to have fun. We're here to game. And technically, this is kind of like a walkthrough for you guys anyway. You guys may or may not have downloaded this game by now anyway, but just in case, I'll link it down below, like I always have been. Anyway, I don't know if you guys caught it in the last video, but I've been saying that I want to do so many different things. I do. I want to do animation. I want to do comedy, skit comedy. There's so many different things I want to do, and I'm still trying to find time to do all that stuff. It's just that these Let's Play videos have been a huge outlet for me to have fun with you guys. Alright. And I appreciate every single one of you guys that watch these videos. And I appreciate every one of you guys that subscribe too. Even if you don't watch every one of my videos, I appreciate you guys. And I thank you for being part of my channel. I'm just a regular person, just a regular freaking geek who wears hat and glasses for no reason other than the fact that I think it makes he look nice for these videos. And I appreciate some of you guys who have been really supportive of that. Wait, is this okay? We're progressing through the level. Okay, cool. What the flip? Oh wow, this is like an elevator. Okay. Oh wow, this is awesome. This is cool. Oh god, I love this game. This is so freaking cool. The last game I played, the Path of Shadows, I really liked that game too. That game was freaking sweet. But it was never finished, and I guess they were gonna progress to a different title with the same gifts and abilities. I personally didn't care too much for the revamped look. But they tried to Kickstarter it, and it didn't get enough funding. I want them to finish Path of Shadows. I was liking the story, I was liking the character. That I didn't understand what everything was going on, but I had a kind of a gist, sort of. And I wanted to see more. I still play the freaking prototype because it is a lot of fun. And it is cool to find different ways and inventive ways to teleport past your opponents and to kill them off. I don't know. This is really so cool that I found all these indie games on Gamejolt. I'll link Gamejolt like I did in the last video. Oh my gosh. I think that you guys who are viewing me, I think if you don't have a Gamejolt account, I think you should. I support that site 100% for all of its free indie games. Because there's so many different games that I want to play. I haven't downloaded any new ones other than this and Game of Shadow. And what is it called? Five Nights at Wario's. I downloaded that at that place too. Unfair Mario. Five Nights at Wario's is a really fun clone of Five Nights at Freddy's, but there's a lot of clones of Five Nights at Freddy's, I guess, and people are getting tired and sick of it, and I can't blame them. I don't blame them at all. I don't blame them at all. There needs to be more really cool indie games that people have made just because. I don't know. I also see a whole lot of indie games that are being sold on Steam. Sadly, I don't have the time or money to buy a whole lot of indie games. So I'm going to stick with the indie games from Gamejolt. Because they are free, and the ones that are really good deserve some attention. And as I said before, I am sticking with classic and indie games for my channel. Other than comedies. Oh, come on. Anyway, thank you guys for watching me throughout my videos. I'm just gonna keep saying that, and that I appreciate you guys, and I'm thankful you guys watch these videos. I'm really hoping my last video wasn't too horrendous. I'm gonna try my best to edit it after I'm done playing through this one, and I'll do my very damnness to edit this one as well. Oh, it's Shiva! What, is Shiva the boss of this? She's not saying anything, so I'm gonna assume that she's not the... She could be the boss. She could be a boss. Oh my god. Oh man, Shiva. Oh, I did not expect Shiva. Am I gonna go against the entire Mortal Kombat cast in this game? And if so, how, like... Oh my gosh, I'll be so upset if this game keeps on going and going and going and then I die and I never finish it. I will be so upset if I can't do that. If that happens, I don't know what I'll do. I'll go crazy. Because I was beginning to really like this game. And I still am. I'm still having a blast. I mean, they give you a whole lot of lives. I'm just wondering, at what point does it get really stupid? If it does. I mean, everything else is so... I love all these abilities and everything that you can do, and all these... You can go up to like freaking 3 players. I looked into the options. It said go up to 3 players, but the controls say 4 for some reason. So I'm pretty confused if it's either 3 or 4 people. I don't know. I don't know. I would be just glad if I had like a friend or my brother come over and we play 2-player on this game. Oh, come on! Please! What the? You never win, ninjas. Shang Tsung, stop. You can't escape anymore. Just follow me and find your death, Earthrealm fools. What the? So Shang Tsung's the boss of this game? Oh my god, I don't even know what's going on. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's still going. Wow, this is the longest level, I think. Alright, so we're 16 minutes in. Hopefully we get past... Oh, that's cool. We get past this in underneath 20 minutes. But I doubt it. We will probably go around 22. Son of a whore. I'll tell you what though, if I'm lucky and I beat this game and they have a level select, I'll do a complete do-over of the last video. And hopefully it won't be as bad. But chances are I won't be able to. And they'll make me start all over again. Oh god. Wow, this level, wow. Pretty eerie and creepy. Ooh. Oh my gosh, wow. God, I was just punching at air, not doing anything. Well, I just recently gave my 360 to a family member because they bought me a PlayStation 4. So I now currently have a PS3 and a PS4 and PC. I loved my 360, but I don't know. It was the least I could do for what my sister did for me. My sister got me a PlayStation 4, and I didn't have enough money for it. I just think that it was messed up of Warner Brothers to do what they did, or I'm pretty sure it was Warner Brothers who told NetherRealm to hold back Mortal Kombat X for the older consoles. That upsetted me. I was willing to buy the game and everything day one, and I still am. I'm still getting the game on day one. But I knew it was Warner Brothers getting people to buy the new console. It was forcing people that want to be there at the Mortal Kombat X countdown to go out and buy a brand new console. And I was fortunate that my sister did that for me. If she would not have done that for me, I would have been screwed, and I wouldn't be enjoying the countdown with the other Mortal Kombat fans. And I feel bad for every person that can't afford a PlayStation 4 right now. Because I could relate. I couldn't afford it either, but my sister helped me out. So now I do have a PlayStation 4. It's over 500 gigabytes, and it's boss. It's so freaking awesome. The PlayStation 4 is a beast, but it is not a multi-device like the PS3 is, which is sad. It'll play YouTube, it'll play Hulu, it'll play Netflix. But it won't let you play your own video files, and it won't let you play your music files. I mean, it does now. They gave people the option to play MP3s. Oh my god, what the hell's going on here? What the hell? Oh my god, what? Dude, there's explosions everywhere. What the hell's going on? What the hell, dude? Oh my god, wow. Wow. Oh, I'm hurting my ears a little bit. I turn down the volume and everything, but sometimes the volume spikes. So hopefully we'll be able to fix that in the near future. I don't know. I don't want to stop this series at all. I want to have a complete and solid Let's Play series of this game. This was a lot of fun and I wanted to keep going. I already gone so far. I'm pretty sure I was more than halfway through with the last few recordings I was already doing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, this is going way past 20 minutes. This video, this level is so far the longest. I'm hoping that this is it. That I'm really fingers crossed that this is it. This is just such a fun beat 'em up. Oh my god. Please just hurry up. I want to get to the boss. Yeah, I've probably been playing Scorpion way too much. But only because I'm so addicted to that freaking spear thing. I know you guys probably annoyed with it by now. You're probably like, he keeps hashing that move. And you're right, I do, but I can't get tired of it. I love it. Oh my gosh, stupid. I hate it when I do that. I hate it when I'm picking a whole lot of weapons for no dumbass reason. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is so cool. I love that he makes his opponents go on fire like that. Some of the animation when they're on fire looks like something from Street Fighter, though. When the Indian guy, Don Heem or whatever, I can't remember his name. He burns them on fire. I don't know. I haven't played Street Fighter in forever. That's just my preference. I have nothing against you guys that like Street Fighter. It's just I don't play Street Fighter that much. Quan Chi, so our great warriors, who's trying to kill you and Shang Tsung are trying to kill us, and you're responsible for my people's death and Lil Kuei's temple rebellion. Yes, and now here is the end of your journey, ninjas. You can't win against the evil powers of the amulet. I will send you to meet your friends. Die! God damn, it's just so fast. You have to read it real fast, and I messed up big time, dudes. Dude, Shang Tsung and Quan Chi is the Deadly Alliance. Oh shit. Oh, I'm so screwed. Okay, I think this is the end, guys. I really do. I hope so. Unless Shinnok's the final boss, which would be a great ending to this series, by the way. But I'll take the Deadly Alliance for the ending. And it's possibly the longest episode yet, because it's at almost 25 minutes. Sorry guys, didn't mean for you guys to watch that much footage. Oh my god. Oh man, the old school Quan Chi look though. You know, I both like Quan Chi, but I also dislike Quan Chi. I know it kind of doesn't make much sense. Quan Chi is badass as a sorcerer and everything, but story-wise, he killed a kid. He killed Scorpion's child as an infant in Mortal Kombat 9, and I was not okay with that, but it makes sense. Quan Chi is a demon sorcerer. He's a freaking demon, so there's not much human about him. He just appears human-ish. I guess some point in the story, Quan Chi was like some sort of demon of another realm until he helped Shinnok escape Lucifer. I was reading the story a little bit a long time ago, and apparently before Shinnok was ruler of hell, there really was a devil. Isn't that some crazy stuff? There really was a Lucifer. Oh my god. Am I hearing Liu Kang over and over again? I don't know, I'm hearing weird things. Night Wolf. Wow, Shang's son just is continuing to shapeshift. I think I'm at the boss fight, guys. I think this is the end. If so, great! Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm so sorry for making this episode so long. It is not my fault. This is a really long episode. I mean, level. Oh god, stop picking up crap! Please! I don't know. I've been trying to keep my videos as lower before 30 minutes. And a lot of these ones... Oh, Simini Samini Moom. I really hope this is it. I'm so fingers crossed that this is the final level. Okay, but why? Okay, I don't even know who's... Shang's son barely's got anything on him? What the fuck? Man, why is Shang's son, like, barely have any damage whatsoever? I'm doing so bad, guys. I'm doing so bad. Okay, Quan Chi's like... Okay, come on! Come on! Oh, come on, please. Oh, me merp. Uppercut! Okay. Oh my god, stop calling your fucking flunkies and take me out like a fucking man, bald-headed dipshit. Isn't it enough that you got Shang's son cover your ass? Dear God, I don't need all these guys coming in on me. It's annoying. I mean, this is badass, don't get me wrong. There's just so many enemies to finish, but it gets really annoying, especially when both Shang's son and Quan Chi can go off stage. They can go where I can't. There you go, you little fucker. You and your ballet twirling. Dun 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 dun. Where did Shang's son go? Did I already kick his ass? Did he just disappear temporarily after I hurt him at some point? Oh, now you're doing your teleporting. Yeah, this feels like a boss fight, guys. This feels legit me. It feels legitly like this is it. I hope. Alright, get your ass over here. Get your ass over here. Damn it! Oh my god. He says something every time he does the freaking upper ball greenness. Fibbity fobbity foom. God, stop picking up shit. We just want to spear him. Oh, god damn it. Alright, there we go. Ah! Okay, get Quan Chi over here so we don't mess up this fatality. Oh my gosh. Oh, did the diamonds just heal my life? Because that's what it looks like. It looks like that the diamonds healed me. Okay, he is so close to going out. Alright. And it's only right that Scorpion takes out Quan Chi for what he did to his family and clan. I'm a little too passionate about Scorpion's story. Oh my god! No! Okay. I didn't want to finish him off screen. It is so annoying when that happens. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on! This is like the longest one yet, guys. Damn it. Okay, he's so close to being taken out. Damn it! Off screen! Oh my god, I can't see him. Okay, cool, awesome. Whoa! Okay, graphics are cheap, but that was still freaking cool. Alright, so we got the amulet. Is that it? Is that the end of the game? After Quan Chi's death, the alliance of the three assassins is to end everyone's take on Scorpion and return again to the hell pit where belong. Noob Saibot decided to stay on the Earth Realm and continue his own journey. Sub-Zero then returns again to the Earth Realm with Runestone Amulet. There he is meet Raiden the Thunder God and he gave him the amulet. Raiden takes the amulet away and destroys the portals. Now the Earth Realm safe. Okay, not only was that all really fast, but there was definitely some misspelling, like some serious misspelling. So that was Mortal Kombat Outworld Assassins, and there's nothing left. Game's over. We're done. We've finally beaten it. And this was the longest episode yet, and I'm sorry about that. I really am. But, I had a lot of fun playing this game, and I want to do a do-over of the last episode. But I can't. I can't do a do-over. Unless I start a new game. And I'll have to go through all the other levels just to do that one level for you guys. And I don't have enough time to do that right now. So, I don't know. I hope it's not that bad. I hope you guys still thought it was watchable. And I'm glad that you guys stayed with me throughout the entire series. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. I am going to go start looking for some more games to play on Gamejolt. And we'll be back on Tuesday with some more episodes for you guys. Thank you so much for jumping in and watching all this with me. And to the guys that have just came in, you should watch the series from the beginning, or just go to the link below and download this game yourself. If you're a Mortal Kombat fan and you like the old Mortal Kombat games, I think you'd have a blast with this game. It is a great fan-made game. So much fun. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm the MK Nut. You guys take care. Bye-bye.